it's amazing what you're doing locally, Mike, and bringing people into the town. You've got the chapel apartments, and how fantastic is it for the Alarm fans to come up and watch Mike Peters DJing
I know, yeah.
on a Friday night.
But look, it goes back to the roots of the band. That, you know, we started a gallery, we did all that. You know, we've had various, you know, we've always got the gathering. They're all extensions of do-it-yourself music, isn't it? And I like to be involved in music. And I'm not one for staying in, and if I haven't got anything to do, I like to get out and about, go and see a band, or, you know, go down to the Red and DJ when I'm home. And I love playing other people's music. I love playing my own music as well. So I think you learn things from being involved and not thinking. I learned when probably around about the time we met, or just before, when in 1987 we had a few challenges in the Alarm, and I thought, hang on a minute, we've been around for a number of years now, and we've had some hit records and all that stuff, but we've become a sort of band in a position where we were defining ourselves by what we didn't do rather than what we did. So we're the Alarm, we don't play that kind of gig. We're the Alarm, we don't play that kind of music. And then all of a sudden, all these other bands like the Stone Roses are coming along doing things that we didn't do. And I'm thinking, hang on a minute, we're cutting up by saying we don't do that, we're actually cutting ourselves off, because as time goes by you have to change and adapt, and
it's completely
everything comes full circle. You say no to something and 6 months later you've got to say yes to it. So, you know, and I had a few life challenges myself, so my philosophy then was say yes to everything and do it all.
You're doing absolutely brilliant, mate, and you know, you're living life,
surviving, aren't we?
You're living life to the full. You know, yourself, and what a life for your two boys.
Oh, it's great. Yeah, they're into music, and Evan, my son, will DJ as well if I'm not around. And
I've just taken Jesse.
He's been rehearsing with his band this morning, and you know, they're both playing piano, and they help me out when I'm like, Dylan, what's this kind of chord? And he's working out on the piano for me.
I know taking Jesse travelling last year was
it's great.
It's been liberating for me.
Passing it on. It's the legacy, isn't it?
Playing a bit of guitar now as well, and mentally I'm in probably the best place I've ever been in my life.
Well, that's good for them.
I'm at peace.
Yeah, and, good.
That's why I'm able to revisit this story, and I believe that it's something to really, really celebrate.
Absolutely.
The music's fantastic.
Just because you didn't go and play in America like we did doesn't invalidate the music. It was still brilliant. It was almost ahead of its time. That was the
people
part
will
of
see what we did.
Yeah.
And I don't believe that there's been a scene like it ever since then.
No. It was, you know, it was like almost the last bastion of punk in a way, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And you know, the Britpop thing came along and changed the dynamic. And you know, we're football fans. When we started up, when we were playing our music, you couldn't like. The Enemy hated bands who liked football. You know, we had. I was wearing my Man United shirt on the Strength album. We got slaughtered for that.
No one's perfect, Mike.
10 years later, along come Oasis wearing Man City shirts and awarded for it. It's you know, it was like the music press couldn't understand what football culture was about, but it was just an extension of real people, just like punk was. It was I couldn't understand it, but hey ho, we survived, we move on, and we're still here. And
we're going to be here for a while.
Of course we are, mate.
Brilliant to talk to you, Mike.
Awesome.